The storm outside is loud, the one inside is louder. This is where it ends, yeah. Oh, I've been carrying the weather of the world inside the body where my peace should live. Every headline was a wound I never asked for. Every common thread a wound I gave. I built my nervous system on the breaking news and wondered why I couldn't sleep at night. I thought if I stayed anxious, I stayed aware, but that's the lie they never said out loud. Softness meant surrender. The stillness was a coward's way to cope. But the hardest thing I've ever asked my body was to stop when everything screamed go. The wounded needs the silence to heal over. Can't close inside a war you keep alive. So tonight I let my shoulders drop completely and feel the thing beneath the thing. I'm fine. Not the absence of rain. Healing is learning to stand in it differently. Not clutching the umbrella, not running away. Just feeling the wet on your face and knowing this too is temporary. This too will pass. You are not the storm. You are the ground it lands on. Still the storm. You're still here.
What if the noise was never the enemy? Only the distance between you and yourself.
My mind was built for forests, not for feet, for slow decisions, not for scrolling speed. But here I am with 40 open tabs, and thought loops running like a broken cat, around the same four fears in circles tight, too overfed on input to find light. My psyche fractured by 1,000 voices that weren't mine. I just forgot the choices to turn the noise into something I can use, a signal, not a sentence, not a bruise. The mind was made to see, not to be confused. Noise into light, noise into light. Every fragment finds a home tonight. Noise into light, noise into light. The mind begins to know itself in quiet. I am not the headlines I consume, I am not the person they assume. Noise into light, noise into light. My psyche coming home where it belongs. My psyche coming home where it belongs. There's a version of my mind that's uncluttered, that reads the room before the room reads me, that feels the shift in someone's breathing pattern, and knows what isn't being said out loud. I had it once before the world got louder, before I learned to drown it out with more. But every hour offline is an hour given back to the intuition I've been starving at the door, to turn the noise into something I can see, a truth I recognize, a version free. The mind was made to be, not to be debris. Noise into light, noise into light. Every fragment finds a home tonight. Noise into light, noise into light. The mind begins to know itself in quiet. I am not the narratives I swallowed whole, I am the consciousness beneath the noise into light, noise into light. My psyche coming home where it belongs. The clearest minds in history weren't online. They walked, they sat, they stared into the trees. The genius wasn't in the stimulation, it lived inside the pause between the thoughts, where the noise becomes the light and the light becomes the knowing, and the knowing becomes you. Noise into light, noise into light. Every fragment finds a home tonight. Noise into light, noise into light. The mind begins to recognize itself. I am not the noise they needed me to be, I am every quiet thing that wants to breathe. Noise into light, my psyche finally free. Noise into light.
Your mind was never broken. It was just too full.
Before the technique, before the method, before everything, there is the breath. I can't think my way into the present tense. I've tried, the mind just builds another fence around the thought, inside the thought, inside the loop that keeps my focus locked outside. But when I drop my jaw and let the air come slow, something in my prefrontal starts to know that it is safe in here, that it can land. The body always knew, the mind just needs a hand. 4 counts in and holding 8 counts out. That's the oldest focus tool without a doubt. Let the exhale carry everything you're about. Breathe through it, breathe through it. The body is the anchor for the mind. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 4 seconds in and 8 to fall behind. Your vagus nerve is listening to how you breathe. Your nervous system shifts on just the next exhale. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Focus lives inside the breath. Exhale. They sell me apps and timers, noise and plans. They sell me discipline inside their brand. But 20 minutes breathing on the floor, there's more for focus than 6 months before. The diaphragm engaged, the cortex clears. The body dropping out, a fight response appears. A calm and concentrated state of flow that no caffeine could architect below the threshold. 6 counts in and holding 8 counts out. The oldest concentration route without doubt. Let the body lead, release the mental cloud. Breathe through it, breathe through it. The body is the anchor for the mind. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 4 seconds in and 8 to fall behind. Your nervous system doesn't know the difference between the threat you're living through and one you only think. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Focus lives inside the breath. Don't blink. This is not a metaphor. This is biology. Your heart rate variability increases with a slow exhale. Your prefrontal cortex comes back online. Your working memory expands. Your tunnel vision clears. The breath was always the sharpest tool in the room. In, hold, out, 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 come back, back. Breathe through it, breathe through it. The body is the anchor for the mind. Breathe through it, breathe through it. 4 seconds in and 8, you'll always find your way back to the task, back to the now, back to the thread, back to the version of yourself was clear and fed. Breathe through it, breathe through it. Focus lives inside the breath, your head. You were focused, you just needed to exhale. The most terrifying thing about putting the screen down is finding out who's left. I built a version of myself with the glow. That profile isn't me, but it got to know more people in a year than I could hold. More versions of my face than I've been told. And somewhere in the curating and the posting, I lost the thread of what it felt like whole. To sit inside a feeling fully toasted, without the urge to turn it into scroll. Who am I when nobody's watching the feed? When there's no caption for the thing I need? When the only one receiving this is me? So long, the unfiltered version breathes. Screen off so long, no performance, only what I need. The unrecorded laugh, the unseen cry, the private thought at 3 a.m. Yeah, screen off so long. This is where I finally begin to feel the full depth of being human again. I used to measure how I felt by how it looked, by where the grief was photogenic sadness. Hooked in audience inside my brain, assessing every move. Does this emotion trend? Does this emotion prove that I am interesting enough to be alive? But feeling was never meant to be the archive. The most profound things happen in the unloved dark. The ones that don't get captured, those are art. Who am I when the algorithm can't see? When there's no metric for the depth inside of me? When the deepest feeling is nowhere to be but free. Screen off, soul on, the unfiltered version breathes. Screen off, soul on, no performance, only what I need. The unrecorded laugh, the unseen cry, the private thought at 3 a.m. Screen off, soul on, this is where I finally begin to feel the full weight of being human again. There is a you that exists before the profile picture, before the bio, before the number, before the niche. A you that feels things with your whole ridiculous body, that ugly cries and laughs too loud and runs out of words. That you is the one worth knowing. Screen off, that one on. Screen off, so long, the on, the unfiltered version breathes. Screen off, so long, no performance, only what I need. Yeah. Every private joy, every unwatched honest moment in the room. Screen off, so long, this is where identity blooms. The fullest version of my life was always lived unviewed. You were always more than your profile. Always.
Your brain has a learning frequency science. Found it. Silence unlocks it.
There's a state between awake and deeply sleeping, where the neurons fire in synchronized waves, where the hippocampus encodes without competing with the inbox and the noise and the craze. It's called theta, 4 to 8 hertz cycling. It's where musicians disappear in flow, where Einstein claimed he found his finest answers, and where every child's imagination goes. Drop beta brainwaves, let the theta in. That's where the deepest learning state begins. Your brain knows how. You just need to be still. Find your freak, find your freak. Theta state 4 to 8, the brain unlocks. Find your freak, find your freak. This is where the memorization stops and understanding starts. Deep pattern integration, synaptic consolidation without force. Find your freak, find your freak. The brain learns best when it's the signal, not the source. The delta waves below 1 hertz in sleep are where the brain consolidates its key, pruning what's unnecessary, storing deep the information gathered in the week. This is why the all-night study session fails. The prefrontal cortex cannot hold the rails without the sleep. The learning never lands. It's science, not a self-help reprimand. Drop the beta panic, let the alpha rise. The calm alert state, that's the learning prize. Between 12 and 8 hertz, where the focus lies. Find your freak, find your freak. alpha state, 12 to 8, calm and keen. Find your freak, find your freak. This is where the clearest mind is seen. No stimulant can engineer what the silence gives. The optimal learning state is where the quiet lives. Find your freak, find your freak. The brain absorbs what the silence makes room to keep.
20 minutes of meditation before a study session increases alpha waves by 14%. This is measured. Your working memory expands. Your retention window widens. The noise was stealing your neurological advantage. Find the frequency, then learn.
Find your freak, find your freak. Theta, alpha, let the brain engage. Find your freak, find your freak. This is what the science says on every page. Not the hustle, not the caffeine, not the pressure-driven grind, but the brain in its most optimal biological state of mind. Find your freak. The best version of learning
Starts in silence every time. Your brain was engineered for this. Give it the conditions.
The brain you have today is not the brain you're stuck with. Every choice rewires you. About the neurons that connect when we create a new habit, a new act, that every thought we think begins to etch a pathway in the matter of the brain, and how the overused roads stay the same, but underused ones wither and reclaim. They matter for the pathways yet to form. Neuroplasticity, the psyche can transform. Every moment of attention that I choose is laying down a wire I will use, or letting in a pattern just diffuse. Signal rising, rising through the old default. Signal rising, I am not my last resort. Every moment of attention is a brick I lay, building the architecture of who I am today. Rising, rising, neuron after neuron fires. Rising, rising, fed by what I most desire. Signal rising, the psyche is alive. The brain I'm building now is how I'll thrive. When I meditate, the gray matter grows thick in the insula, the cortex, not a trick. 8 weeks of practice and the amygdala shrinks. The fear response recalibrates, relinks to less reactive, more reflective states. The anxious brain unlearns its anxious traits. This isn't mysticism, this is MRI. This is the science of the rising minds reapply. Every second of stillness is a gift to my brain. Rewrite
alive at 60. Every habit is a sculpture of gray matter. Every time you pause before reacting, every time you choose the slow breath over panic, you are literally, physically reshaping yourself. The signal that is rising is your own rewiring. Signal rising, rising through the old default. Signal rising, I am not what stress has wrought. Every day of practice is a neuron path laid new, building the most awakened version of me. True. Rising, rising, the psyche in its prime. Rising, rising, getting better all the time. Signal rising, the mind is fully alive. I am rising, watch me thrive. You rewired yourself today. You just don't know it yet. The feelings you skipped, they're still in there. They've been waiting. I've been distracting myself from myself for years, using content like a finger in a dike of fears. Every time my heart emotion surface near the top, I reach for something bright and loud to make it stop. But the body keeps the score of every skip through thing. Every grief deferred becomes a heavier offering. And all those afternoons I numbed away instead of sat became the weight I carry in my chest. And that is that, so I put the phone down on the table, face down flat, and I let the feeling come through just like that. No running, no recording, just the raw impact. Unplug and feel it, let the body tell the truth. Unplug and feel it, no performance, only proof. There's something real is living in this chest of mine, something that the algorithm couldn't quantify. Unplug and feel the grief, the joy, the terrifying love. Unplug and feel the whole catastrophe, enough to know that you are human and that you survive. Unplug and feel you're finally fully alive. The somatic therapist would say the feeling lives in tissue, in the tension in my shoulders, in the jaw, and what's residual, and what I hold back in the throat becomes a chronic ache that no amount of scrolling can resolve or break. So I sit with the discomfort, let it have a shape, let it be a color or a sound or a landscape. And something unexpected starts to happen in the room. The feeling moves, it doesn't stay, it rises and it blooms, and then it's done. So I keep the phone down, let the stillness do its thing, let the body process what the year of numbing brings. No filtering, no captioning, just the raw spring. Unplug and feel it, let the body tell the truth. Unplug and feel it, no performance, only proof. There's something real is living in this chest of mine, something that the algorithm couldn't quantify. Unplug and feel the shame, the rage, the terrible relief. Unplug and feel the whole of it, beyond belief that you are this full, this deep, this wide. Unplug and feel there's nothing left to hide. Feelings are not enemies, they are information. Grief is love with nowhere to go, let it flow. Anger is a boundary that never got to speak, let it speak. Fear is a future that hasn't happened, let it breathe. You are not too much, you are exactly enough. Unplug and let yourself be felt. began to heal. You felt it. That was the bravest thing you did today.
They engineered the distraction. You can engineer the return. Let me break it down the way the data reads it plain. The average human loses focus every 47 seconds, man. That's not a character defect, that's a design campaign. Tristan Harris testified in Senate, showed the game. Variable reward schedules, infinite scroll, the notification chain. All of it built by behavioral scientists to drain the very cognitive resource they pretend to serve. Your attention is the product the feed takes every nerve. So I'm reclaiming my attention like an asset I forgot I had. Naming what it cost me every time I let the ping take what I had. Rebuilding concentration like a muscle bruise, but not gone bad. In a frequency locked and clear, not a notification in the atmosphere. 20 minutes deep in one single thing. This is what my mind was made to bring. In a frequency, full commitment, full immersion. No split attention, no context, switching diversion. The cognitive output triples in the zone. In a frequency, this focus is my own. Cal Newport said deep work is the superpower of our age, because everyone is fragmented in the one who holds a page. For 90 minutes in a single thought creates the cognitive output that the skimmer never penetrates. I time myself, the math is sobering. It takes 23 minutes to return from interrupted. So every notification I allow costs me 46 minutes of productive mental history. I'm reclaiming every minute like a territory one. Phone in another room, one task till it's done. Rebuilding concentration from the fraying and the spine. In a frequency locked and clear, not a single split attention atmosphere. 2 hours deep in one creative thread. This is how the most alive work gets read. In a frequency, the rarest form of presence now. The ability to stay inside a thought and not allow the world's demand to scatter what you've grown. In a frequency, this focus is my own. Monotasking is a radical act in 2026. When everything is designed to fragment and transfix. Choosing one thing, committing to its depth and staying is the discipline that separates the build from the decay. And your focus is not gone, and it's just been borrowed. Take it back. In a frequency locked and clear, not a notification in the atmosphere. The deepest work of your life lives in the scratch of time, when you refuse to let the feed interrupt the climb. In a frequency, focus present, hope aligned, building something no algorithm can't assign. Every hour undistracted is a deposit in the vault. In a frequency, attention is the vault. Vault, 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 vault. Your attention is yours. It was always yours. Take it back.
Your nervous system was not built for this pace. It deserves to recover.
My cortisol has been running in the red. The chronic activation lives inside my dread.
The sympathetic dominant all day long. The threat response that plays like a repeating song. Fight or flight was never meant to be the baseline setting for a life like me. But the modern world is full of low-grade alarm, and my body learned to live inside the harm. But the parasympathetic is still there, waiting like a tide beneath the glare, ready to restore what stress has stripped bare. Calm the wave, let the nervous system breathe. Calm the wave, let the cortisol recede. Vagal tone restored through every slow exhale, the body healing at a physiological scale. Calm the wave, parasympathetic note. Calm the wave, the body naturally restores. This is not relaxation, this is biology, the nervous system healing,
setting me free.
The Polyvagal theory says we have three states: ventral safe, sympathetic threat, and freeze awaits. And I have spent the last 3 years in sympathetic high, with heart rate elevated and a watchful eye. But the ventral vagal social, safe and warm, is accessible through breath, through song, through calm, through hum, and through the slow exhale, through touch, through everything that science proves is not too much. The vagus nerve is listening to every sound. It hears the slow exhale and lets the stress come down. The parasympathetic found, it turns me around. Oh, calm the wave, let the nervous system breathe. Calm the wave, let the cortisol recede. Heart rate variability rising as I slow. The body knows exactly where it needs to go. Calm the wave, the inflammation starts to clear. Calm the wave, the immune system shifts to gear. This is not a luxury, this is medicine, the nervous system healing. Chronic stress shrinks the hippocampus over time, degrades the gut, the heart, the immune line. But the nervous system has plasticity too. Every moment of real calm is a dose of repair. Every slow wave, every settled breath, every safe and present moment builds the body back. Calm the wave, you're healing right now. Calm the wave, the wholeness is what's real. Your body just healed a little. It's been waiting too.
The most important processing your brain does. It does in silence. Without you. There is a network in the brain that only activates when all the external input finally abates. They called it the default mode network, the inner hum that sorts and files and integrates. When input's done, it's where the insight comes. says it needs the unscheduled, undemanding, unoptimized reprieve. The brain's best work happens when the brain just breathes. Pure reception. The default mode is online. Pure reception. The brain is doing work divine. Connecting dots I didn't know needed connecting. Storing knowledge I forgot it was collecting. Reception. This is not unproductive time. Pure reception. This is where the insights climb. Every quiet hour is a research session, running inside the architecture of the mind's own humming. The study that surprised the scientific world found consolidation happen while it rests unfurled. The hippocampus replaying every session as a dream, not in sleep alone in quiet, waking to it seems. And those who sat in silence after they had learned retained 60% more than those who returned immediately to input, to the screen, to the feed. The gap between the learning is where learning takes the lead. So I'm sitting in the space between the knowing, letting the retrieval and the synthesis be growing. The brain consolidating without my oversight showing. Pure reception. The default mode is online. Pure reception. The brain is doing work divine. Every memory strengthening in the space I leave. Every pattern forming in the silence that I weave. Pure reception. Rest is not the absence of progress. Pure reception. Rest is where the brain coalesces. Every quiet hour that I give to the network unseen is returned to me as understanding clear and clean. The students who reviewed their notes then sat in silence outperformed the students who reviewed then kept the compliance of filling every moment with additional content, because the brain cannot consolidate inside a torrent. It needs the still water, not the flood. Pure reception. Give the brain what it loves. Pure reception. The default mode is fully on. Pure reception. This is where the best work is done. Not in the hustle, not in the cramming, not in the grind, but in the metabolic processing of the resting mind. Pure reception. The science is unambiguous. The brain that gets the silence becomes prodigious. Every insight I will ever have was first prepared in the silence and the quiet, where the signal cleared.